Y'all, lots of you have been asking me to show you how I make my sourdough bread. And I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to show you. So I am going to make 6 loaves of sourdough bread today. I won't be baking them until Saturday morning. But this is Thursday. And I'm going to pop them in. Go ahead and make the dough. Sourdough is not something like that you just put together and you make it in the morning, you bake it in the evening. It doesn't work like that. It takes a little bit of time. And if you're looking for somebody to give you like precise, that's really technical with sourdough, that's not me. Y'all know I'm all about chaos baking. And a lot of sourdough experts, they measure everything with a digital scale and do everything in grams and milliliters or milligrams. And listen, y'all, my grandmother, my grandmama did not have a digital scale. She measured everything with her heart, even when it came to sourdough. She made sourdough bread based on how it felt. And that's what I'm gonna do. So if you're looking, I feel like people complicate sourdough and then nobody wants to do it because they're like, it's just way too complicated for me. It's not complicated at all. This is my sourdough starter. Her name is Sweet Caroline. Look at that. I fed her this morning about 3-4 hours ago, and she is ready to go. Here she is too. Now look at this. Look how messy. She's 30 years old, y'all. 30 years old, and she's wonderful. She has been making bread for me forever. So, yeah, my recipe is tried and true. And if you're looking for delicious sourdough bread, you can follow me. But if you're looking for real technical sourdough bread, I'm not for you. I'm just telling you right straight up. I'm going to make 2 loaves in each of these tubs. So I'm going to put about a cup of sourdough starter in each one. Now listen, sourdough is messy. Let me tell you, it is messy. I'm going to make 15 loaves between now and Sunday because I put a loaf of sourdough bread fresh in each of my Christmas baskets. And I'm delivering Christmas baskets Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that's why I gotta get my sourdough bread going because it takes a while. Ooh, this one. So we're going with about a cup in each one. Does that look about right? I feel like this one might need just a little more. Now listen, if you don't have a sourdough starter, let me know and I'll tell you how to make one. Woo! Now y'all, you're gonna be getting your hands in this stuff, let me tell you. All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick just to wash my hands. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add about, I would normally not even measure this, y'all. I just put it in my hand. We're going to do about a tablespoon of salt in each of these sourdough breads. And we're going to do about 1/4 cup of olive oil in each of these. And y'all, I'm just guessing. Like I said, this is chaos baking. I don't need a recipe. I don't need it to be precise because I can make delicious sourdough bread just like this. Now let me get a tool that I can whisk this up. You know what? I like to use a fork. Let me get a fork. I should have had all that ready. I'm sorry, y'all. I am going to get, listen, all this bread. I'll be making this dough, this same dough, every morning for the next 3 mornings so that, you know, the ones I deliver on Saturday, I'll bake Saturday morning. The ones I deliver on Sunday will be Sunday morning. All right, I'm not going to make y'all watch me do all of these. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mix that in, and then I'm going to add water. And I'm going to add about 3½ cups of water. And let's measure, I'll just measure that for y'all. 1, 2, 3, and about 1/2. And I covered my fork up. And then we're just gonna mix that in. That oil, salt, and water. And then we're gonna add, and that's, you know, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time mixing that up. We're gonna add 8 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use bread flour if that's what you have. You're not going to use self-rising flour. You cannot use self-rising flour because we don't need it, because our sourdough starter is our rise. That's what's going to make it rise. All right, y'all know how I am count when I'm talking. So help me count. That's 2, right? That's 3, about 4, 5. My dogs are going crazy. I don't know why. 6, 7, and 8. They don't like the mailman or anybody delivering a package. Now you're just going to take that fork and you're going to mix that together. Now listen, you're going to have to use your hands. It is what it is. You have to get in there with your hands to get this spread mixed together well. And I'm going to show you. Here they go. Sleeves go up. And then we're just going to get in here with our hands and mix this. And when we get this mixed, this is going to just be it's in sourdough terms, it's called a shaggy dough. Because it's just going to look kind of, well, shaggy basically. It's just not going to look like a dough that's, you know, formed together. Because it's not. And we're going to wait about an hour. And then we're going to come back and we're going to fold this dough. And we're going to do that 4 times. So 1 time every hour for 4 hours. If you forget to do it, doesn't even matter. Your sourdough will still turn out. You're just building gluten when you stretch and fold your dough. And I'll show you. So this is what it looks like. That's shaggy dough. We're going to leave it right here. I'm going to put my, well, I use shower caps, y'all. We're going to put a shower cap on. Let me wash my hands and I'll show you. All right, so I'm just going to show you really quickly what you're going to do with this. We don't have a ton of time because I only have 10 minutes to do this from start to finish, and we're already at like 7.5. So this is called stretch and pull. So you're just going to reach in, and you're going to pull that dough up and fold it over on itself. And then you're going to twist your bowl 1/4 of a turn and do it on the other side. And then you're just going to do this all the way around twice. And then you're going to do this 4 more times, like once every hour. Or listen, if you can only do it twice, that's okay too. We're just building up the gluten when we do this. And then we're going to put the shower cap back on after the last time we do it and let it sit on the counter for about 8 to 10 hours. Okay, so I just want to kind of quickly show you what we're looking at here for this being ready to go into the refrigerator for the second rise. So I'm just going to divide this in half. And I don't have a ton of time to show y'all, but that's what it looks like. And that's what we want it to look like. Can you see that? I'm just going to divide this in half and get it put in a bowl. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of pick it up and fold it kind of like we did in the bowl. And then we're going to drop it in to the basket. All right, so here's what we're looking like when we've got them in their baskets, in their bowls. And I'm going to put the covers back on them. These are going to go in the refrigerator until Saturday morning. The baskets I'm delivering on Saturday, I'll bake all of these fresh Saturday morning. All right, y'all, let's get this sourdough in the oven. It's been in the refrigerator for 2 days, and that's okay. You can leave it in the refrigerator for up to 3-4 days if you want. You're going to want to score it, and you're going to want to score it deep so that that steam can release when it's in the oven. I'm going to bake this at 450 for an hour covered. All right, so here we go, y'all. I just took this out of the oven, and look how pretty it is. Only 14 more to go. I've got 3 in the oven now. I can bake 4 at a time. So I'm going to get them done. Sourdough, y'all. Bye now.